This is my digital story, which I'm slightly about to burn because I accidentally hit the end record button on my last one yeah. But this is my digital story, which, yay! My mother, born and raised in Mexico. But her dad had like a ranch. She'd go there a lot. They had like a cattle that was named Rojo, red. But my mother had very much like in a way lived on this farm, not like officially, but she would hang out there a lot. Like my mother has told me like stories about her driving a tractor when she was like 10 and learning how to drive it, and also like how going down bumpy roads with a truck full of eggs. Like I think that's like one of the tractors my mom has driven. She was young then, they didn't have like much pictures at the point from what I can find. But that's like I think my Wello and my cousin Omar on the tractor, and that's my Wella and Wello with my cousins, my older cousins, because I wasn't born then, with the baby goat, and like my mother with her like a baby goat. My mother really loves the baby goats. Slightly upset when they had to go kill them, but my mother would love and care for the animals and also help when it came to like skinning them. After I think my Wella did the initial killing, I know that my mom did help with the chickens in that part. That's type of my explains my dark humor, but anywho. And like that's like we had like the cattle in there where my Wella would will protect them from like hunters that wanted to kill the cattle and were illegally on his land, which that's probably where my mother and I get our craziness from. Because he would like slash the tires and like hunt down, not really hunt down, but more like threaten the hunters to get off his land or he would shoot in a way. This was Mexico. If you hear whining, that's my dog. My mother with like some of the more animals on the farm, and like she's like petting it. I think with my cousin Omar. And like me, I love to go camping with like with my scouts and like my troops and doing like the outdoor camping and like outdoor stuff. Which I'm also slightly crazy. I would get more into that part. Like within my early years, we did canoeing and like rock climbing and like cooking outdoors, where we someone learn how to cook outdoors and a little bit of fire safety, and like with kind of for canoeing, which I would like put my hands and feet in the water, and like the people I'm with sometimes it would rock a little bit, and if it was like about to fall off. My aunt said that we fell out of a canoe once because me putting my hands in the water. My aunt doesn't like to go canoeing with me. Very sad. And like with my troop camping. Love my troop. But like we do glamping in a way because my troop hates sleeping in tents for some reason. But my troop, for those nights when we have a bonfire, it's me keeping the fire alive. That is what my job is, to keep the fire alive, for the children to have s'mores and the adults to have a warm fire. But it's nice. And like then we do like there's like here there also there's like a tunnel. At like that tunnel thing, there's like spiders in there. Also make some of our jobs there in a way. For me, sometimes I'll be on the top of the tunnel, I just look down and be like, you can go. You can go. Because sometimes when you look down, you will see it clear, but sometimes it's not fully clear. And then they also did archery there. And then we had like some like seed scattering thing that we did once. where we like collected seeds in one area, and we went to like other areas where it was good for them to grow, and we like sprinkled them in that area. And like some more scout camping. Like, my mother was crazy in a way. She would like drive a tractor at 10 years old. Also, my mother would go swimming in a lake at 6 in the morning, fully clothed. And my mother was like crazy in a way when it came to protecting his ranch. She was like crazy. For me, I love throwing hatchets and knives. At like this camp, I throw like hatchets, which for me was fun, and throwing knives. And then we did like paddle boarding and like canoeing, where I love being in the water. Oh my, I've been talking a lot, but being in the water, it's fun, it's amazing. With being going canoe with my friend Pyro, us two, we were having trouble. It was us trying to steer, because it's like Flappy Bird in that lake at some parts of it, because there was like trees and branches, and we trained not to like get the bottom of the boat like damaged, and also trying not to crash into branches, which is fun. Yeah. Well, that's like it. Have a great summer. Bye.